Have you ever opened your fridge, seen the date on the milk, and immediately thought, "Oh no, this must be bad now"? So you throw it away. But what if I told you the expiration dates are one of the most misunderstood labels in modern life? Because that date often has nothing to do with food being dangerous. So what do these labels actually mean, and why are they making us waste so much perfectly good food? Welcome to Simple Things, Deep Origins, where everyday objects hide incredible stories. Today's topic is something you've trusted your entire life: expiration dates. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at them the same way again. Here's the surprising truth: most expiration dates were never created for safety. They weren't invented to protect you from food poisoning. In most cases, these dates were created for one simple reason: quality. Companies want you to eat the product at its freshest taste, best texture, and best flavor. So that date often really means, this might not taste as good after this point, not, this will make you sick tomorrow. Food doesn't suddenly spoil overnight. It spoils slowly. And that tiny printed date? It's often just a guideline. Let's decode the most common date labels, because these three cause almost all the confusion. Number 1. Sell by. This is not for you. This label isn't meant for customers. It's meant for stores. It tells retailers, remove this product from the shelf after this point. But the food is usually still fine for days, sometimes even longer, afterward. Number 2. Best by. The peak freshness date. This label is about quality. After this date, food might slowly lose freshness. Maybe the chips get less crunchy. Maybe the cereal becomes stale. But it does not instantly become unsafe. Number 3. Use by. The closest one to a warning. This is the strongest label. But even then, it's often based on quality. The main exceptions are things like baby formula and certain medical nutrition products. For most foods, it's still not an automatic throw-it-away moment. So if these dates aren't strict safety rules, why do we follow them so blindly? Because dates feel official. Numbers feel scientific. A package label feels more trustworthy than our own senses. But food doesn't know what day it is. Milk doesn't suddenly check a calendar at midnight and spoil instantly. Spoilage is gradual. And your senses, smell, sight, texture, often matter far more than a printed stamp. Here's what makes this even more serious. Expiration label confusion causes millions of tons of food waste every year. People throw away perfectly edible food. Not because it's dangerous, but because a date made them worry. That's wasted money, wasted resources, and unnecessary harm to the environment. All because of one tiny misunderstood label. Some foods last far beyond their printed date. For example, dry pasta, rice, frozen foods, honey, sugar, and salt. These foods don't suddenly spoil. Many can last months, even years, if stored properly. The date is often about best quality, not danger. Now, let's be clear, some foods really can be risky when old. Especially fresh meat, fish, prepared meals, unpasteurized dairy. If something smells sour, looks slimy, or has mold, forget the date. Your senses are the real warning system. Because the truth is, the food will show clear signs when it's bad, not the printer. So the next time you see an expiry date, don't panic. Ask yourself, is this a safety warning? Or just a freshness suggestion? Because expiration dates aren't always the truth. Sometimes they're simply a quality estimate printed on plastic. If you enjoyed this episode of Simple Things, Deep Origins, subscribe for more hidden stories behind everyday life. And comment what object we should uncover next. Until then, stay curious.